Hi everyone, this is a quick introduction and tutorial for the new Save-A-Smoker atomizer, the T200. I love this atomizer because it is a bottom coil, meaning the coil is here at the bottom, and that means that you don't have to wick liquid up to get it into the heating element. It also holds a lot more liquid and it's much easier to refill. Simply unscrew the base from the bottom, grab your favorite flavor, and you go not down the center tube but down the side. You're going to add liquid until you get it somewhere below that center tube. If it goes down the center tube, it's just going to run through the bottom. Okay. Now we're going to be careful as we screw this back on. Also, we're going to make sure that this coil is screwed all the way in. That's the most exciting part, is this can be removed, and as you can see, the coil comes out. That means you can buy replacement coils and rebuild the entire atomizer for a fraction of the cost now. So easier to fill, bottom coil and replaceable coil. So very easy to put a new coil in. Every time I refill, I want to make sure that that's screwed all the way down. Then we just put it on the top here and screw it down. I'm also not screwing it down too tightly. There is a rubber O-ring here that seals the liquid in, and you just have to make good contact with that. If you screw it on too tight, then you're creating extra pressure, and that can cause it to break. Once I've got the liquid in, anytime we use a new coil, for example a new atomizer, or if you're replacing the coil, I make sure I've got it filled up and I'm going to let it sit with the liquid on the coil for at least a minute before I use it, and that's going to allow the wicks on the sides of the coil to fully saturate, and that means it's going to be ready without giving you the dry burn. Then it is made for Elite and Elite XL batteries. Once it is attached, you've got a good looking new atomizer. No more mouthpieces to replace or lose. The simple construction is durable, and it, again, with the low bottom coil, it's allowing more liquid to get into the heating element where it belongs, so it works much better. Now I'm ready to use it. The flavor is very good. It holds 2.5 milliliters of liquid approximately, so I can go pretty much all day without having to refill, and so that's also exciting. There's really no maintenance to speak of to the atomizer. I do recommend everyone, whenever they remove the atomizer to charge the battery, that they use, just get a paper towel, put it up. There is a possibility a tiny amount of liquid can get inside the threaded part of the battery. I always, as a habit, just make sure I dry that, and that keeps there from getting any continued progress of baked on residue or grime that gets on the battery that would impede the connection, and that can also get onto the charger and cause problems there. Okay. All the instructions I gave you are on the outside of the T200 pouch, so you can refer back to that if you need to, but it's a very easy atomizer to use, and I hope you enjoy it.